Let's slaughter all the babies, said pretty much no one ever. By Cordelia Fitzgerald. Read by Teresa Board. But wait, you say, have you been living under a rock? Have you seen the headlines? The people excoriating pro-lifers for supporting Roe v. Wade's downfall? Angry Planned Parenthood enthusiasts? Well, yes, I've seen all that. I only retreat under my rock occasionally. But look carefully. These people are not saying, let's kill all the babies. Listen to what they are saying. What about the mother's life? How about incest? This child would be born with no arms or legs. What sort of life is that? But Planned Parenthood also provides contraception and breast cancer screening and all sorts of free women's care. Pro-choicers don't even really talk about babies. They talk about the fetus and tissue and women's health and women's rights and quality of life. They aren't even in the same book as pro-lifers, let alone the same page. No dialogue can happen because both sides are attacking straw men. Pro-choicers claim that pro-lifers want to restrict women into some perverted form of servitude comparable to the Handmaid's Tale. Pro-lifers claim that pro-choicers hate babies and will kill them just to suit their own convenience. Neither side has paused to consider that the people they are arguing against are just people. There is a very small likelihood that they are demons in human form out to enslave the entire human race and kill the babies. Your co-worker Emma likely doesn't have a world domination complex. But wait, there is a demon out there who is out to enslave the entire human race and kill all the babies. His name is Satan. He was listening very carefully when Christ said that a house divided against itself cannot stand. He, a creature of limited imagination, has been using the same strategy for millennia. Get them to fight against each other, and they won't fight me. Set up straw men so the problem can never be resolved, and I'll slip in and poison their love. A straw man is an intentionally misrepresented proposition that is set up because it is easier to defeat than an opponent's real argument, according to Oxford Languages. It's time that all people wake up and realize that everyone is, shockingly, pursuing the same goal. Everyone wants a happy, healthy life for themselves and others. That clashes happen in regard to abortion is only the fruit of the devil, taking a misunderstanding and running with it. Sure, pro-choicers don't believe it's a baby, and therefore it's none of your business. Sure, pro-lifers want to reach inside other people's private decisions to, as they see it, save a baby's life. But neither of them is out to kill a baby or ruin someone's life. Their primary motivation is health and happiness. As long as society sits around throwing punches at straw men, nothing will be accomplished. Progress will only be made when stereotypes are set aside and the effort is made to encounter the other party on the real issues separating them. Why do you say it's not a baby? Why do you think that gives you license to insert yourself in other people's lives? What about supporting the woman? And that, my friends, is hard. That requires us to put aside our egos and the heady power of righteousness and listen. That requires us to approach the matter philosophically and leave our emotions at home. I'm sure our boys in the trenches during World War II weren't exuding patriotism out of every pore in the mud and the blood of warfare. They weren't righteously on fire to put an end to Nazism, while they were killing working men just like them every day. Well, maybe some of them were, but I submit that most of them just saw they had a job to do and did it. We also have some killing to do to restore peace in our world. We have to kill the idea that the wee bundle of cells with its own DNA enclosed in the mother's womb is actually just a growth, a parasite. We have to kill the devil's lies, not those he feeds them to. We need to recognize that Michaela and George and Preston and Kayla all want the same thing we do. They're just going about it the wrong way. When was the last time you reacted with joy to someone telling you that you were wrong? Maybe they just need more kindness and love and reason and logic, and less accusations of being baby murderers. I have willfully put aside all discussion of the unfortunate but very real sadists, serial killers, tyrants, eugenicists, power grabbers, Satanists, and pedophiles. These do exist in minority, but the exception only serves to prove the rule. I'm going to assume that my lovely coworker who brings in cookies and is so proud of her grandchildren is not a sadist, simply because she supports what she thinks is a woman's right to healthcare access.